And we are live at the Agora Global Blockchain Congress. Just finished lunch. I have the most exciting guy I've talked to all day right over here, Dr. Zayed Al Hemairy. Of course, we've seen each other quite a few times
Yes.
over the last while. As you know, I've been traveling back and forth from Dubai for about 5 years, but recently I know that we've done seen each other quite a few times. So tell me a little bit, Dr. Hemairy, about what you have going on, the project, and what brought you here to the Congress.
First of all, thank you, Mr. Purse, to having me today.
Thank you.
Actually, what's happening in Dubai is so exciting about the blockchain events, Congress, about the blockchains, cryptocurrency, mining, everything is belonging for the blockchain technology. I think it is a huge opportunity for each startup, for each company. They have real projects in a blockchain. Doesn't matter it was DeFi, NFT, decentralized, anything. I think that's have to jump here in Dubai, take the license, especially the regulations happen now. So best of luck for you.
Right. Well, it is amazing, and that it's something I talk about quite a bit. I told Dr. Marwan and some of the other people that I'm connected with here that I'm going to come back to Dubai and I'm going to showcase the kingdom as much as possible over the next 6 months for the expo, because it has been such a so nice for the kingdom to open its doors to us and let us operate business, give us a favorable environment in order to grow our businesses, and let's face it, just stay open.
Exactly.
Just stay open even in the last year or two, has been an amazing thing. So I know we were both recipients of that. You have probably had a much bigger role in there. Let's talk about that. I mean, I've been coming back here for 5 years or so. How have you seen the landscape change as far as technology here in Dubai?
Actually, the UAE government and maybe the authorities in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, they took your time to check out what's going on in the other world. So when they found out this technology is being mature, and some country they have regulation like Switzerland and other country, they took from each country the best we can practice thing, and they establish their community and regulations, and still they are under supervision like sandbox. So not everything is regulated. They have to wait to see what's going on with the investors, what they're doing. Because they are so concerned about the wealth and money for the investors to not be gone or scammers. So it is so good.
Yeah.
Everything's we control, because otherwise, a lot of scammers is happen for, especially for the cryptocurrency, and they have a lot of stories about the bad ICOs, some exchanges they're breaching.
Yeah.
So I think it is good opportunity till the maybe 6-7 months everything to be set up, and we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I know we're going to tour, and I know we'll go live from the expo. This is the plan anyway, on Thursday. So we'll take you live inside there. It's going to be really exciting. So tell me a little bit, Zayed, about your project.
Actually, I'm thinking to do a cryptocurrency exchange, but basically with the education token. Uh, my idea is how to use the cryptocurrency in the education, and the same time establish the special games with the conditions. I mean, like not. I mean, ethical thing we can say, and also for each grade of the education, they have their own games to understand more education subject during the school. So this is the main thing. Also, we can do the transaction between the games also. And the same times, we have to do the main idea to have to limited time for each kid to, for example, doing games for 1-2 hours, not more.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, he will lose his time, and maybe he will damage his eyes, or so that's why I facing this.
That's what my mom would always say.
Exactly. So this is the main thing. So we will see what's going on for the 2-3 months later.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. Well, to early stage startups, of course, is obviously we love this, right? So it's an amazing thing. What a great idea. In order, education is such an important part of life in itself, and educating the kids. The kids are our future, and it's the most important thing we can do.
Exactly.
I tell the young guys all the time, Like, don't wait. Just do it. Just get married, have the kids. Even if it all blows up in your face, at least you did it and you have the kids, right?
Exactly. Have to depend themselves, and also in the same platform, give him opportunity to this, give him open source to design their games.
Right.
Also, maybe it's a little bit fees, and they can sell it. And also at the same time, we can do the NFT platform
Right.
to sell their draws and on anything that have value of it.
Right.
So I think it's to be completely platform, and we are still under development. We will add from time to time some features.
Sure. Well, that is fantastic. And the NFTs are so hot right now.
Exactly.
So that's it's important to have those. And now, how have obviously you have some connections here? How has your idea been received by like the local schools or the authorities that you know?
I have good connection with schools, with the education institution, and I give them this idea. They are so happy, but without finalized stage or demo, you have nothing.
Right.
So I'm preparing all these things, and I believe that in this project, and I believe that I can accomplish it in the end.
That's fantastic. Now, when you talk about games, in your vision, what does that look like? I mean, is it like a shoot 'em up game?
No,
Or is
I
it
will
like-
try to away from the war thing. More, we can say, mathematicals. We can say it's a scientific thing. Because I think that in the end, if you give them something like violent, I think it is not suitable for the kids.
Absolutely, I agree with you. So, like when I was a kid, actually, so I was homeschooled for quite a long time, to be honest. And I ended up going to boarding school for high school, but for my younger years, I was homeschooled. And we used to use like different types of phonetic songs and different types of, I guess they were games, in order to learn things. So, is that kind of the direction that you're going? Do you have a kind of a idea of what those games might look like?
Again, sorry.
So when I was a kid, I was homeschooled up until I went to boarding school as a teenager, and I was just wondering. So we used to learn like we had songs in order to like learn alphabets or different words or whatnot, or there were certain types of games that I guess we would do. Do you have some ideas of what those games would look like?
Of course, we can use the song, especially for the small kids. We can, they're 4 or 5 years old. Right. They like without songs, maybe they will not be acting with the game. But for the bigger, I mean, we can focus for their age. For example, they like sports, or like, for example, puzzles, something like that. So we are working now to study the box for each grade, and we try to find out which the suitable games they will love it. So it takes time a little bit to analyze it.
It takes time. It takes a team.
Exactly.
And that's what I think, coming to events like this, you can start to put these things together. Hadi has done a really great job of curating an amazing group of people. Is this your first time at an Agora Congress?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah. I'm impressed. You've done a great job.
Perfect. If you want to, design special war game for you, because maybe you like the violence. Maybe you like the violent.
Bad names,
yeah, maybe you are like the violent. I will do that for you.
They have the gun in there.
Really?
They have this big one, so I was just playing with it.
Oh, wow. I think it's for you.
They're doing like a virtual reality game or something.
Metaverse, I think they will do.
Something you saw, right? They got the gun set up. So I was playing around,
I think you are the one.
Yeah. I had to. Anyhow, well, super excited about it, to be able to sit down with you. I really appreciate it. And it's a crypto exchange token for EDU.
Yes, for EDU, it's mean for education.
Right, of course, yeah, for education. And is there a website up yet?
Not yet, under construction.
Not yet. So maybe some final thoughts, and how do people get a hold of you?
I advise everybody to study and learn about the blockchain.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the first. Second, about the DeFi, the NFT, metaverse, the new technology. The cryptocurrency, you have to be careful, not jump for any ICO, anything. You have to be careful. You have to learn how to analyze the chart before they invest. Right. But the blockchain, not that much risky, because this is a huge growth. So please don't jump for any ICO without make sure 100% the ICO is successful and regulated and your money is safe.
Right. Well, good advice here from our friend, Dr. Zayed Al Hemairy. Thank you so much for coming on.
The pleasure is mine.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. First.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon.